Welcome back to another edition of Fitness Fridays. I'm joined as always by Casey Stutzman of the Perfomance Locker. Casey, how you doing?
I'm good, Aaron.
So we're going to focus on something I know a lot of people have some trouble with. It's their shoulder mobility. And you have a great plan to help us out with that before we get into the gym.
I got a plan. We'll see how great it is. So yeah, a lot of us spend a lot of time in this hunch position, whether it be watching TV or working at a desk or on our phones or whatever. So this tends to cut down movement in the shoulders. So try this with me really quick. Stand just really tall, really good posture, and kind of pull the shoulders down and back, lift from the head, and then just raise your right arm up overhead. Notice how much range you get. Now, slouch down and try and do that same thing. And you notice how you kind of run into yourself right there, and it's not going up anymore. So the goal here is before a workout, before activity, before doing anything, if we can improve that shoulder position, we're going to improve range of motion, and we're going to drastically reduce the amount of stress and potential injury that we could put into that area.
And I know shoulders are something people injure all the time, especially working out frequently.
Huge. So we want to make sure that we're taking the time to address the tissues, increase mobility, get better positions before we start loading those patterns or doing overhead presses or things of that nature. So this is a really simple, effective way that we can do at home, at the gym, anywhere with minimal equipment. So we're going to start on the ball. Now you don't have to use a ball. Anything that brings you up off the ground, you're going to have a seat on there. And I want you to scoot your backside all the way up against the wall, and then you're going to put the bottoms of your shoes together and let your knees splay out to the side. Now what this is going to do here is lock your hips in place, your pelvis in place, and make it nice and neutral. From there, make sure that your backside, your mid-back, and your head are all touching the wall, so the wall is helping you to set a neutral spine. Now bring the bar right on top of the head, and then slide your hands. You're perfect right there. So you got about a 90-degree bend in your elbow. Your elbows and your hands get stuck to the wall. Now already there, you feel that kind of pull and open. Now from there, I want you to slide the bar up, but keep the elbows and the hands stuck on the wall. Now you notice right there what wants to happen.
My elbows want to come off the wall.
It wants to wing off. So here, it's forcing us to keep that scapular position in a good place as we start to drive up and get good range. Now, how does it feel in the shoulders, though?
Feels good.
Feels good, because we're in good position in the trunk, we're in good position in the shoulders. Now, start to get it up as high as you can, keeping the elbows on, and then bring it back down. Nice. Now, as you get better and better at this, what we're going to do is we're going to lower you closer to the ground. So let's take the ball out of the equation, and I'm going to have you get right down on the floor. And same thing now here, really get your backside up tight against the wall, feet are together, bars, everything else is the same in terms of position, elbows stuck, and go ahead. And what do you notice?
A lot harder to do.
A lot harder, right? So you got to work for it a little bit more. So we're increasing mobility, but you have to really work to actively keep your shoulders down and back, to keep your trunk braced and maintained. And this is exactly what we want to try and replicate out on in any activity or out on the gym floor, is maintaining good activity in the trunk and the shoulder blades while we take the shoulder through range of motion.
All right, and so how would I implement this? Like, I'm coming into the gym, I've just got out of the office, got out of the newsroom, and what should I do right away? Just do one of these?
So you could start with this right away. This works best if you put a little bit of soft tissue work in first. So maybe just a little bit of activity to kind of warm up the tissues, like maybe, even a short walk, something like that. And then when we get in here, maybe a little bit of foam rolling around the area and the upper back, down into the lats, and then we can hit this guy. This is a little bit more active mobility before we get into the rest of the workout.
And then how often do you think I should, or I mean, not how often, but how long should I be doing this?
A minute to 2 minutes. 2 minutes is best. If I go less than a minute, I'm not going to get all those benefits. Over 2 minutes doesn't really give me a lot of extra, so 1 to 2 minutes, 2 minutes being best.
All right, sounds great, Casey. I think I'm definitely going to use this in my next one because I know my shoulders get a little sore. I think this will help stretch them out.
Enjoy.
All right, well, sports is next with Kyle Logan. Stay tuned.